This is the first Social Good Summit to be held in Australia.
What type of world do we want to live in by the year 2030?
It's a conference that's designed to get people to be aware of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals.
They've been agreed to by 193 countries. There are 17 Sustainable Development Goals, the first of which is to end poverty.
The Social Good Summit is something based on the annual Social Good Summit that occurs in the United States, in New York, at the United Nations.
The idea is that if all of us, including governments, including civil society, non-profits, business and individuals, collaborate together, we can make the world a much better place by 2030.
Both Leadership for Good and the idea of making people's lives better appealed to me enormously.
The University of Sydney Business School is at the forefront of thought leadership in relation to how businesses can engage with social issues.
The University of Sydney was my first priority to identify a partner. I was looking for a place where people will come and have a dialogue and a discussion and feel comfortable to share ideas. The Poverty Alleviation and Profitability Research Group stepped up to the cause and has been a partner since day one to pull this together.
It is really wonderful that the Poverty Alleviation and Profitability Research Group can partner with industry to make this happen in Australia.
Because we work in business doesn't mean that we're not a part of community and society, and in fact where I think the biggest outcomes will occur is when business brings its scalability and innovation and ability to move fast with government and not-for-profits to tackle social issues in a meaningful way.
What we'll have today is 31 speakers. They will talk about a variety of topics, Indigenous Australia and what's social good in Australia. Also international aids, what Australians are doing overseas to fight topics like human trafficking, violence against women, climate change as well will be another topic.
Platforms like the Social Good Summit, which are fantastic because they bring leading thinkers together and that knowledge moves out into a whole lot of people in the audience who take that back into a business.
While they are watching the talks, they're also tweeting to their audiences to the point that our hashtag 2030NowAU got trending to number 4 in Australia, which is amazing for us.
We are in a renaissance period of business and not-for-profits and charities all working towards similar goals to ensure that we have a sustainable environment for which future generations can prosper.
It's a bit like being in the rock band that made it overnight. No rock band makes it overnight. It takes years.
People are really starting to come together and get behind the issues that we're talking about today.
We're finally at that point where it feels like the rock band's made it. There are fantastic opportunities and businesses are really bringing social impact as a practice from CSR teams into the core business. We need to get ready to rock and roll.
Something like the Social Good Summit highlights the people who are already out there, already solving these problems, and gives people a bit of hope that actually maybe I could do that too.
At the end of the summit, we hope that the audience, who are made up of non-profit leaders, for-profit business leaders, academics and individuals, answer this question: where does my passion meet the world's greatest need?